It's time. Get here when you get here, Bumpy Road Brews.
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
And welcome to the Alex the Aerobic Spear Master channel over there. Hello. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for stopping by the Thomas Metal 75 channel of YouTube for another Massachusetts Beer Reviews. My name is Thomas Metal 75. This is your Massachusetts Beer Reviews for the Massachusetts Beer Reviews and Company Wildcard Wednesday. 17th already of the new year, 17th of 2024. Halfway through the month. And what better way to celebrate that than Wildcard Wednesday? Only admittance fees of beverage. Bring a beer, wine, spirit. Let's have fun. Don't be a fucking douche. Don't be. Let's keep the reviews.
Douche limit to aluminum. So whatever you were about to say.
Keep the reviews nice and let's keep the well, what am I trying to say here? The most forefront thing to remember when not being a douche is to let the beer reviewer review the beer and then ask questions later. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So if you haven't been here before, here's our panel today. Well, we'll go over the panel. Yeah, they've got that guy over there, the co-host of the Wildcard Wednesday program from New Jersey. Hello, from New Jersey.
Legendary.
Beer master. What's up, everybody? Cheers. All right.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Hey, we got a late Bumpy. Hey, late guy.
Hey, he gets the special
Late.
treatment. Very nice.
Oh, he's late.
We got Tanner over there.
He's playing Grandpop right now, Mr.
Tanner is
Bumpy.
the East Coast Liquor Reviews channel of YouTube. Hello. Rhode Island.
Yes.
Jersey and Rhode Island, if I didn't say New Jersey yet. Oregon, right below that. The Nose of Knowledge, the home brewer of the Bubblegut Craft Beer himself, the Beer Man.
Hey, cheers.
Howdy. And there he goes. He's walking away already.
We got Bumpy's chair.
Bumpy Road. Hey. He's got a play toy from his.
Bumpy's playing with his toys. You might
Man.
think he might.
He's probably hanging out with his grandson, Grandpa Bumpy.
Thomas Metal 75, Massachusetts Beer Reviews. Massachusetts. All right. So if you haven't been here, here's how this works. We do 4 different rounds. David Rumbell, always bring a beer. All right. We do 4 different rounds here. First round will be presentations of your beer, wine, or spirit with the pour. Second round will be just the review portion. Third round will be the time to do your review, your final thoughts and grades of your beer. However you do your own reviews, conclude it there. And then fourth round is your promos for your YouTube channel. We all got a YouTube channel, and shout outs for who to watch on the internet on YouTube. So cheers. Middle Frew from good old Canada. Go check out his channel. East Lane Bumpies do they sell on me? Yeah, I caught that. We had a good run. Haven't seen that yet. I'll have to check out what he's talking about. Captain Bampton. Hello. I got to remember him. Got a special shout out for Captain Bampton at the end of the program. Nice. All right. So without further ado, let's go right around the horn. Let me take off this live button because it gets in everybody's face.
Yeah, speculation.
Not even. Whoa. No. We're going to keep this one, but we're going to go to that one. There we go. We're going to go over to Alex Beer Master himself for a beer, wine, or a spirit presentation and pour.
Well, I don't normally do this on a Wild Card Wednesday. I got this. I got this. Now, I also got this.
Damn, he's all ready to go now.
You know, come to think about it, it's kind of like the Tanner show when he does all the other stuff that we join and do. The mixing, all that. I like that. So let's. This is going to taste good, probably not, but you know what? What the hell?
Oh shit, he's doing a cuvee.
Cuvée time.
with an oak aged beer and a much
It's Cuvée time with Alex.
Oh, wow, that's really making it dank, chocolate dank. All right, so we're gonna
It's like
we'll get into the smell and taste next time around. But this is what it looks like. It looks exactly like it should be, similar, and it obviously shows this color too. You know, the actual color of this beer. But yeah, looking forward to smelling it, tasting it, all those wonderful things. It's gonna be good. Thank you.
If anybody didn't know exactly what Alex just did, he had a Duchess de Bourgogne cherry, and he poured Stella Artois into it. There you go. Woo.
Yeah.
Cheers. All right, Tanner.
I'm just now reading Paul's comment.
Oh.
Cheers, Paul.
Hello.
All right. So we have a beer. Shout out to Craft Beer.
Hey.
All right, we have a beer from. So this is brewed by Definitive Brewing Company, but it's also a collaboration. And I'm interested to know if this guy in the bottom over here has had this or has a can, because I can still get more if you want to do a examination. But this is from Definitive Brewing Company. Modest Man. It's called the Big Picture. It's a double dry hop, double IPA. On the bottom, it's canned on, I think that's 12/15 or 12/20, 12/13. Kind of smudged.
12/15.
12/15. Saturn devouring his son. I don't know what that's all about, but cool can art. So pretty nice.
I'll have to try to find that can.
There. On the side, it says that it is a double IPA, 8% alcohol by volume, brewed by Definitive Brewing Co., 35 Industrial Way, Portland, Maine, in collaboration with Modest Man Brewing, Key, New Hampshire. Keep cold, drink fresh. Certified Independent Craft Brewers Association logo right on the side there. Let's crack it open. We got the Ristal Craftmaster beer glass.
Oh yeah.
Cool, baby.
And this was $4.75 for a single can.
Ooh.
They loaded. I walked in there at like the perfect time. They had a bunch of single cans. They filled the single can cooler. Look, I got a can of this.
Oh, that's a good beer. That's a good beer.
I'll probably just drink it.
$4.99.
I'll probably just be drinking that with you guys later on tonight. That should be
That's a good beer.
Casual anytime for nothing new.
yeah, let's pour this up.
Please look delicious.
What?
Yes. Yes, that looks like a New England IPA. Exactly what I like to say.
With the PA.
Hell yeah.
He pees a lot after an IPA.
That's beautiful.
Okay. Looks pretty good. Hazy, like golden orange looking. Good amount of hop saturation. Actually, some nice effervescence there too.
Oh yeah. See that?
See it?
Yeah, that's
I guess.
freaking good looking.
Super fluffy, like 4-finger head on top there. Nice and dense, tight knit head. It's pretty good. So we'll see what that's all about next time around. Cheers, guys.
Hello, Captain.
Cheers.
JV's hangouts, and we got Joey going. He's gonna start grading pussy. How we do beer reviews? What the?
Keep it up.
Wow, the beer man in Oregon. What's going on, good sir?
Hey, all right. This is a local from Bowie Beer Company. It's one I have not seen yet, I don't think. It's their Baltic Porter. It's a 7.8 Baltic Porter.
Ooh.
And they give you the info. Yeah, whatever. Screw you, Logi. Munich beer, black malts, cold fermented for 4 weeks, lagered. Magnum hops it's using, 35 IBUs. Sales benefit, Ocean Blue Project. Okay, they're helping the ocean. All right, this was canned 1/11, so it's really fresh. Holy moly.
Oh God, Joey. That's how Joey will be doing his reviews of his lady part project. Ooh.
Keep it up.
Pour a nice brown.
Let's get a zoom in. Whoa.
Bink. That's it. Yeah, so a nice. Whoa, let's go over here with this, just in
Oh,
case.
please, yes,
Wait,
thank you.
Go down, go down. Yeah, nice, nice beer. I'll get into everything, but thank you. Cheers.
All right.
That was a close call, Mr. Beerman. That was a
Yeah.
close call.
Almost.
Florida Bubba Road from New Hampshire. No comment.
Grandpa Bumpy.
All right, we got because I've done enough of these on my own channel, so I'm gonna start just doing them on other people's channels. Kettlehead Brewing Company. They're out of 2 locations. You got Tilton and you have Franklin, New Hampshire.
Huh.
This is called the Lean Mean IPA machine.
Yeah.
To me, it reminds me of a Stephen King novel
Kind of does look like a little
and
scary.
TV made movie, The Mangler.
The hell's a mango?
7% ABV IPA.
Cool.
Did Alex say what the hell's a mangler?
What's the mangler, Bumpy? You said it's TV movie. What the heck is that?
The Mangler was a folding machine, like it was a press, so they'd use it to like press like laundry or whatever, and it was occupied by a demon. And what happened was somebody got sucked in and it mangled them. It folded them up, and all the blood and everything fed the demon.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's a killer. It's a killing machine. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, turned into one of them, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot like that. It was it overdrive?
Maximum Overdrive. Maximum Overdrive.
It was a lot like that, except it didn't move. It just stayed still, and you had to be stupid enough to get close enough to it.
True, Maximum Overdrive. Yeah, that's a good movie.
But there's
Yeah.
a lot of stupid people in horror movies.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's crack this open and pour it out. If I get my fingernails underneath that tab, there we go.
There we go, Mr. Beer Bumpy. No, Beer
Mr.
Bumpy.
Beer Umpy, man. Beer Umpy. Beer Umpy
I was
Road.
trying to say Mr. Bumpy, and I said Mr. Beerman instead.
Brumpy. Yeah, so it's got a very tight, frothy white head. It is a very light yellow straw. It is, I'd say this one's hazy more than murky or milky. It's just a light, hazy straw colored beer. Some aromas. I'm not going to go there yet. We'll be back. Cheers.
Nice.
Or part of the review.
Mr. Eric himself is back in.
Where we all came in. Yep. All right. Very good. Oak beer. Let's do an oak beer. Yeah. From the Boulevard Brewery, the brewing company in Kansas City, Missouri. It is a 12.2% ABV beer, and it was bottled on, I think it says the 12th of October, 2023. Please enjoy by October 11, 2025, which you could probably keep this thing much longer than that.
Hell yeah.
BBQ, the Bourbon Barrel Quad. Bourbon Barrel Aged Quadruple.
I never had their beers yet. Allegedly, Eric.
The Boulevard should be a easy one to find in most
Yeah, I know. I gotta find that
throughout the United States. There's the cap.
Oh, that's a nice cat. Allegedly, Eric.
That's what the brewery looks like. All right. And anything else of pertinence to tell you? Let's see. Lots of their beers on their website even give you information for homebrewing purposes. I won't go into all of that, but Cara 30, malted wheat, Munich malt, pale malts, Hallertau Blanc, Steering, Goldings. They're also using brown sugar, dark candy syrup, dextrose, tart cherries, and obviously this is done in whiskey barrels with a Belgian ale yeast strain. And the fermentation temperature, beer man, is 66 degrees.
66.
I think 28 was the original gravity or something like that. Right. I'm going to put this in a Chimay glass.
Oh, nice.
A quad. probably a little too cool right now, but it will eventually evolve and change slightly. All right, let's pour that amount in for now. We do have the Belgian style quad look to it. It's got that murky brown. It is all kinds of popping and fizzing. Now, this Chimay glass does have an etching at the bottom of the glass, so it's a little nucleated. You will get some extra carbonation. There's how she looks. Pretty nice stuff. I know it's not the most pretty looking beer, but it is pretty accurate for a Belgian style quad. Very good. All right.
Cool.
Sit that down, let the thing do its thing in the glass, and then we will come back to Thomas Metal 75. Now we're going to go and say hello to Bourbon Bounty. Cheers, good sir, to Bourbon Bounty.
Hey, legendary Bourbon Bounty.
Paul Middlefrew, who's in the chat. Canadians are whacked. No comment. And Miss Piggy's here, and she had a question for Alex. When you go and do round 1 or round 2, which is your review, Miss Piggy wanted to know, what's your ABV, Alex?
Oh, I thought she was asking that on the other show too, but I didn't want to say it at that moment. It is 6.8 with this beer, but Stella is like a 5%, 5-6%. So not really. This is the strongest beer out of these two beers. Out of the Stella and the beer I just showed you. What this looks like I said, reddish color. This does not look like this. Stella does not look like this.
No.
Unless you get the dark version. Unless you get the dark version. I'm about to sneeze. I was about to sneeze, but I guess not. But no, there is a dark version, which is the Stella something else. I can't freaking remember. Dark, I can't remember, but I've seen it and I've had it, but I don't remember exactly what it's called. But it's like in the black bottle. It's not in the green bottle. So that's what this. Oh wow, nice. What's it called? Hefeweizen stuff on top. It goes on the bottle here in the glass. Nice carbonation. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, that looks delicious. Let's get into the smell.
Nosers.
Okay. You cannot even smell the stuff. You can smell that chocolate, cherry, oak, beer. It smells delicious. Yes, please be delicious. Exactly. This was I wanted to do this as soon as I thought about this just a few minutes prior to your show, Eric. It's like a cherry Stella. Come to think about it. That would be cool. An oak barrel aged chocolate Stella. Okay, you have to make it right though, otherwise it would be disgusting. But yeah, that'd be interesting. Eric, you'll have to play Columbo on that in your brain there, because I could see that you're like shocked in your mind, like, what is he talking about? That's a good idea though. Let's get into the taste and see what it tastes like, shall we? Cheers.
Gross.
Cheers, Alex.
Cheers, Alex.
Appreciate you.
Cheers for Alex.
Wow.
Jilted.
That is
Please be
phenomenal.
delicious. Is it
Whoa.
That
delicious?
is phenomenal. That is delicious. You could taste somewhat the oak. You taste that cherry. Hardly could taste the Stella. That if you don't like,
makes it phenomenal.
yeah, I honestly like Stella. But if you don't like it and you want to do a parfait, like a parfait, like a fancy drink like this, or it's somewhat fancy, you could pour it in this kind of special beer, which is the cherry one. I mean, you don't need to do that, but it does make it. It's like a cherry Stella. This is freaking heaven. We're gonna get into the flavors again. Hold on, I just want to pour the rest of this. Oh wow. That is very nice. A cherry oak barrel aged Stella. I made my own. I made my own, and I love it. Freaking phenomenal. I mean, it's kind of like a spritzer. That's how I got the idea too, along with the Tanner show, and also years ago when with my cousin Katie, we did a spritzer, and I liked it with a 7-Up and a beer or whatever. So that's how we all get these crazy ideas, along with the ideas with the Legendary Tanner show. So yeah, it's been keeping me busy. These kind of things. It makes the Stella more creamier because obviously that's not the Stella itself; it's the chocolate beer. This is
Chocolate
really
souring beer.
what is it?
It's a souring style of ale.
Yeah, yeah,
Red
but
ale.
it was sour when I first started drinking it, but when I not now because it was already diluted before because I was drinking it. But when I first drank this, when I first started drinking it earlier, yeah, it had a sour, it had an oakness, but I didn't realize the oakness until I talked to Legendary Tanner. Then I realized, okay, yeah, I did taste that vanilla. I did taste that vanilla, cherry, and all that, but I wasn't sure about that weird taste. But it was a good taste. Weird. I thought it was weird at first, but once I talked to Tanner and he told me about it, I'm like, wow, okay. Now I get what he's putting down. I did taste the oak stuff, but wasn't sure until he said something. So let's see what's going on with this. Real quick. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely beer. Lovely, lovely beer. It's a lovely beer on its own, whether it's Stella or not. But it's lovely together too. I wouldn't do this for a whole glass. I once I finish some of it, then I would put Stella in it because this beer is too delicious just to put Stella in it. Because it's a special beer. But if it's on the bottom a little bit, like I had it earlier, yeah, I would mix this again. This is really nice. Maybe I'll mix a full bottle. I don't know. This is really nice. Nice little sourness. Now that's another thing. You taste a little bit of that oak, but it's mainly that sour now because it's like a sour Stella. But it's so nice. It's freaking nuts. I'm so pleased with my little mix. And this is my first time doing this on the Wildcard Wednesday. My first time. Probably not my last, because you know me, I'm crazy.
Just bring an alcoholic beverage, basically. That's what you've done.
Mm-hmm.
Beer, wine, or spirit. Or two beers.
Hell yeah. Yeah, but this is good. I'm gonna shut up now, but it's very good.
Cool.
It does cut down that sourness though. But yeah, if you like a Stella cherry oak kind of beer, get one of these things. Drink most of it. Drink most of this bottle. Unless you want to drink a whole bottle with the Stella, that's up to you. But I did it tonight as I almost had a little bit left. And I said, you know what? I'm pouring it in. It's good. It's good. It's heaven. I'm a little bit carbonated in the chest, but that's with Stella and any of these two beers. But they're both delicious. So please, we all know you can get Stella, so we don't need to get into that. So if you can get this, please do. It's very, very, very delicious.
Sure.
Please. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Legendary Eric. I'll give you a rating and stuff like that next time around. And I appreciate you. Cheers.
All right. Cheers. Now we're ready for East Coast. Look at reviews.
Cheers, Alex.
Cheers,
All
my
right.
brother. Cheers.
So when I first picked this can up, I saw Definitive. Their New England's are pretty decent, I will say. For the most part, I've had some pretty good ones by them. But then, so I went to go put it down. Then I saw the Modest Man logo on the side.
Oh, yeah.
And it's pretty fresh. So it's about a month old. Cool can art, you know. So, yeah, these guys are out of Maine. I don't know how far Maine is from New Hampshire.
Not very.
Bobby, how far?
Well, it depends on where you're at because they're touching.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Remember,
I didn't know that. That's cool. Nose on this. Look at it. Look at the lacing that it left on the glass.
Hey, that's nice. And
Let's go with the nose. I didn't look up the hops either. I'm going to do that after I do the review because I don't want to try to trick myself, you know.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of got that. It's kind of like hot resin dank.
Yummy.
What does that say? Bumpy
pineapple, maybe a little bit of grapefruit, but for the most part, the nose is not. Let me pour this again. Let me pour a little bit more.
Concentrate the aromas, maybe.
The aromatics, yeah. No, it's just a very unusual aroma for a New England IPA. It's just more, you really just kind of get like the floral hops and like a slight touch of pineapple. Maybe a little bit of like citrus, like acidity.
bad mixture.
A little bit of that sour, you know. Usually we get like New England's. Wow. Really not much on the nose. Very flat. Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
I mean, this West Coast hoppy lager has more aromatics than this thing does.
Huh.
With that being said, though, it's 8% and there's no ethanol, there's no like alcohol aroma.
Well, Mr. Tanner, I hate to tell you.
I haven't tried out. It's not green either, so it's pretty fresh,
No,
but it's not like green.
Orange, yellow.
It's
Freaking
kind of
beautiful looking, dude.
no,
Damn.
it's not green hot burn on the nose. You know what I'm saying?
Who's
Get
that?
out of here. This guy, he's trying to.
Of course, Table Degenerates is riling up the chat. And
All right, cheers.
Cheers to
Cheers. Please
Cheers,
be
man.
delicious.
hit that damn like. Exactly, Bourbon Bounty. Thank you, sir. Hit
Yeah,
the damn like, everybody.
What's up with this thing? It's like
It's not good.
maybe a little bit of peach and a little bit of like a little bit of like an orange, a little bit of like a citrus orange. There's the flavor is very flat on this. The mouthfeel is very nice. We'll say it's super what is it, Alex?
delicious.
The other one. What's the other one?
Creamy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah, the biggest- oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's creamy.
Okay, girl, get off the screen now.
Yeah, it's almost like the mouthfeel is phenomenal and it's like it's drinkable. It's like it's
Oh,
something
wait a minute. Creamy. Yes, thank you.
yeah, it's creamy.
It's
So
Tanner creamy.
it's 8%. The 8% is not noticeable, but it's like they added so much flaked oats to this that there's really like not much hop flavor, and it's super fresh. Like it should be kind of like green.
How about
Kind of,
dank?
yes. It could be a little. It should be a little dank. It's less than a month old, but
The beard.
the flavor's starting to open up a little bit more. It's just becoming a little bit more prominent. Yeah, it's like a slight hint of tropical, a little bit of citrus, a slightly dry bitterness from the hops. But overall, the flavor is very subdued and I don't know. Maybe it's my palate. I don't know. I've had this is my fourth beer tonight. I mean, I had a sour, a Coors Banquet, and a hoppy lager, so I really don't think that anything should compare to this. This should be the highlight of the night if I'm drinking. Well, the sour ale was pretty good. Not gonna lie. That was, like I said, it's like a B+, but I don't know. It's just it seems like they focused more on mouthfeel than actually getting like this like ripe, juicy, tropical flavor out of the beer. I'll sit and sip on it. The can is pretty cold, so maybe when it starts to warm up, maybe I'll pick up a little bit more of those other flavors.
But that's the
As of now, I'm not too. I mean, it's not a bad beer. It was $4.75 a single can. It's like I said, it's 8%. It's a New England, but the flavor is just not what I expected. So
that's a problem though, Tanner. The problem is they're working on the mouthfeel. That's fine. The creaminess is fine, but you need to have it all like this, just like all the other beers.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. It should be more balanced. It should have a little bit more flavor to it.
Exactly, along with the mouthfeel and the yes, exactly, yes.
We'll say hello to Angie, creative.
Hello, let's say Angie.
Hey, all right.
What can you do, Tanner? You just have to go.
That sounded pretty good.
There's the beer man himself.
Way to go, Belchman.
Hello, Beast Herbs. Got the whole crew watching the show tonight. Thanks,
All
sir.
right.
That's
Sorry.
another channel.
Yeah, BCR, cheers. All right. I got a headache. 450. Okay. Bowie Beer Company, Baltic Porter, local company of mine, 7.8% with 35 IBUs. It poured about a 2-finger head. It's now down to nothing but a pinky nail. But it's holding some good decent retention, I guess. Had a off-white color, off-white head. It's leaving some lacing. It is a dark brown, a little more of a lighter, darkish brown. It's got some reddish brown hues at the bottom. Down here, it had more of a red, ruby kind of. Nah, I wouldn't say ruby. More of a dark caramel brown or something like that. Anyway, can't see through it. Opaque. Medium rising bubbles. Smelling it. Coffee and baker's chocolate. This one, it doesn't have the raisin thing or anything like that. It does have it doesn't have like the 120 caramel. I don't think it does. I think they use a little lighter. Yeah, it's more bready, coffee, espresso-y, chocolate, dry bitter chocolate. Nothing in the no hoppiness or anything like that in there. That's really it. That's all I'm getting. Anyway, all right, cool. Time
Cheers.
to drink it.
Please
Cheers.
be delicious. Cheers. Please be
Cheers,
delicious.
man. Please be delicious.
Beer Man is the guy at Kona and Tony Hawk 4 yelling out to do a kickflip by the beach. All right.
Yeah, I know how to skate. It's just been a while. I might kill myself now.
Oh,
Um,
no.
Don't you
This
do that?
one,
Tony Hawk 4, what a great game.
oh, bumpy.
Wow. Not good?
Hey, dude, seriously, this is a lot like, I think maybe like the one you had earlier. This is really, 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 really bitter, and not like acrid bitter, like kind of like, yeah, like ashy and like dry and really roasted, malty bitter, like kind of like they burned something.
Oh, no.
I'm liking this, man. I don't know what it is. So far, anyway.
Did you say you're digging it?
Jesus.
Keep it up.
God dang. All right, I'm getting used to it. I had an IPA earlier. I actually had a hazy. I did wash my mouth out with some water, but it is so bitter in the finish.
I like the coffee bitterness sometimes, you know.
It's the coffee bitterness. Yeah, it's not the hop or anything like that. It's, yeah, just that coffee, astringent kind of bitterness. It does have a little bit of sweetness in the front, but it dries out in the back fairly quick. Not real quick, but quick enough to where you're all of a sudden getting that huge bitter gulp down the throat. It's nice. It's kind of like a espresso without the creamer or the sugar. It's just like you're taking a nice little. It is exactly like that, actually. It's like you're taking a little shot of espresso from a dark roast, a real dark roast. Espresso bean roast. It's sweet to some extent. It's not creamy. Sorry, Alex.
Damn it. There's always a next time, Mr. Beer Man. It's still good.
It's got a medium body. It's kind of pushing the fuller side, but I wouldn't say that. It's more medium. It does have a slight crispiness to it, being that it was lagered. It is a lagered porter, so it does kind of have that sharpness to it, crispy sharp. The bready is there. It's balanced between the bread, the coffee, and the chocolate. Let's say that much. Not bad. The alcohol's not present at all. It does have a little bit of a warming thing to it, but I guess you could say alcohol's present when I say that. But I don't feel it. I don't feel any fumes or anything crazy. Very, very. It's okay. It's okay. I've had better Baltic porters. I was kind of wanting the kind of that raisin, that the caramel 120 kind of thing. It brings out some of the raisins. It brings out some of the darker fruits, stuff like that. I like what's that company that you're drinking on the side, Tanner? Abbey.
Jack's Abbey.
Jack's Abbey.
Jack's Abbey has a really nice Baltic porter. I like their Baltic.
Yeah.
This one's more robust coffee chocolate forward. So anyway, it's drinkable. It's good. It passes, but not with the flying colors or anything. So cheers.
Cheers, here, man.
I'm trying to keep up with this great chat. We got Bumpy Road over here from New Hampshire, ready to go.
I put out a penis.
Jeez, it's crazy chat. Thanks everybody for coming along and chatting with us.
Oh, Angie, your Nightbot didn't have a penis. It had a clanky dank.
Give it up.
Oh,
That's pretty good. I
oh,
like that.
nuts, and that was it.
Here we go. Let's get some nose on this.
Oh my god.
What is this again?
This is that Lean Mean IPA machine from Cadillac Brewing Company. 7% IPA. So it's got a lot of kind of like I'm kind of in that like okay. I'm gonna say papaya, but it's probably mango. But I'm going with a creamy papaya type smell.
It's
Might be a little
cloud.
bit, just based off the nose, there might be a little bit of lychee. I haven't tasted this one yet, so I don't know. I don't even know what hops you use, but just by the smell, I kind of get this kind of slight kind of floralness with that kind of papaya mango thing going on.
Y'all getting freaky? What the hell, Mr.
Smells all right. Let's drink some. Cheers.
Fuck it, right?
Cheers, Bumpy.
Square table. Cheers. And cheers to Cloud that just came in the chat.
Cheers, Cloud.
Hey
Ooh.
guys,
Hello.
Oh, hello, Cloud.
Claude.
Cloud.
Cloud is that thing in the sky, you know.
I'm sorry, it was my beer. It's got a cloudy feel to it. It's
Is it pillowy like a
very
cloud?
light. It's very light bodied and lifty. It's pretty soft on the palate. Dare I say, creamy for Alex.
Oh yeah.
Looks good though. Looks good.
Exactly what I like.
Carbonation's moderate. It's kind of light flavored. There's a little bit of the malt coming through. It's a little crackery and slight kind of breadiness to it. There is it's very faint kind of like it's once again, is it mango or is it papaya?
Is it Lonnie? Is it Laurel?
I'm gonna say mango. I'm not getting an earthy tone to this, so I'm gonna go with mango. There is a lycheeness to it though, actually. So like kind of very light floral notes. This one's very, very light on the flavors. It's very mellow. It's working very well with the body on this, being that light and fluffy feel on the palate. Bitterness is kind of mild too. Say mild to moderate. There's almost like a little bit of lemon. It's almost a touch like lemon meringue pie in the finish. Just a touch. Like without being sour. So like what are those sweeter lemons? Maynard lemons or something like that?
Meyer, yeah.
Meyer,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maynard lemons.
Yeah. Yeah, not a bad one.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Kind of liking kind of liking this one. It's 7% too, so a lot of times these the kind of ones that go super low on like the palate with the flavors. It's just like like too diluted. This one just seems to work. It just seems to work very nicely. So all right, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Let's go over to
Cheers,
Cloud Avalanche Dummy for a beverage
What's up,
review.
there, Claude, my friend?
How you
Appreciate
doing, guys? How you doing? I just got off our good friend Ron, Ron's webpage, and he said we could only bring a. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. He said we could only bring a private label beer, like a Trader Joe's beer. And I'm in a little mountain town right now, and we've been closed for 3 days, going on 4. That we had an avalanche, and nobody can get in and out of this town. So I had to create my own beer.
Oh, jeez.
What the hell does that say? That says AC.
Ace Lager beer.
Ace Hardware, you know the label. It tastes
Yeah,
it tastes like a hammer hit you.
Oh my God.
AC Lager. I'll have to look it up, see where I can order
No,
one.
don't look it up. He's making a mockery of Ace Hardware.
I know. I'm just playing around.
So I went to look. What's the first thing all the stores run out of when they've been closed for 4 days and they're not getting any deliveries? And you go into the Safeway beer aisle. There's no beer. So I had to buy something I've never tried, and it forced me to buy something I've never tried before. You guys ever had this Austrian beer?
I believe so.
Never heard of it. Never had it yet.
It's called Siegel or
Yeah.
And,
Never had it.
It's 4-pack is like $10, $11, and it's very nice. It's a very clean tasting beer.
Nice.
If that makes any sense, a clean tasting beer.
Yeah, sure.
Very drinkable, very bready, almost a sweet. Have you ever had a beer that had a sweet back taste to it?
Yes.
Sure.
Malt liquors. Yes.
Yeah. So I bought this. So the one good thing about that, the store's running out of beer right now. You buy things that you would never have tried before. And this is very nice. I would definitely buy it again. It's very drinkable. And while I was at it, I went to my favorite liquor store, and I was in a cheapo mood. Okay. And I didn't want to spend $30 to $50 for a bottle of Cuddy. When did Cuddy Sark and White Label in a 750 liter bottle become $32? Would you tell me?
That's usually pretty cheap
Probably
stuff.
recently. I would say that.
So I looked on the bottom shelf. Always look on the bottom shelf. There was one little bottle for $10.99.
Whoa, all right.
My gosh. Scotch whiskey.
Okay, good little bit of Scotch. And I gotta tell you something. It ain't Pinch. It's not Chivas Regal, but it's darn drinkable.
There you go.
On that. So to your health, gentlemen, this is a bready, sweet beer. It's light. It's very drinkable. It's unique. It's a unique lager. It really is. It's very drinkable. It's very European. It has a very European kind of taste to it.
Nice.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So cheers.
Salud.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Thank you, Claude. He is in Colorado. We didn't get that. Colorado.
3.5 feet of snow, and it's still snowing.
Whoa.
Holy moly.
I thought it was bad in New England. I guess not.
Hope
The
you
rich-
got an avalanche
the
mix
richest-
so you can-
The richest man in my town is a snowplow guy.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, I can see that.
At the moment, yeah.
Situation. All right, here's a situation. We got a BBQ beer, Bourbon Barrel Quad from Boulevard Brewing Company. This
That looks
is
good.
a 12.2% ABV beer, 26 IBUs. And just to go over really, really quickly, they are using, they got tart cherries, dark candy syrup, dark brown sugar, dextrose, and it's whiskey barrel aged, obviously. Belgian yeast strain, fermentation temperature 66 degrees Fahrenheit, original gravity 20.8 with a final gravity of 2.6. That's how much information, and they go into hops and malts. That's the kind of information Boulevard Brewing Company is going to give you on their website. And sometimes here at the bottle will do that too.
Do that.
And Ballast Point used to do a homebrew series, and whoever won that homebrew series, they would put it little pamphlet on the side of the bottle, and they would have the homebrew recipe on it. They should do that again. That was really cool. They're a big brand now. But anyways, here is the beer in a Chimay chalice glass. Nice.
Oh,
Very
that's
dark.
what a beautiful color.
Colored. It does have a one finger of head at this point. There is a etched, like I talked about, the bottom of the glass is etched. It will nucleate and give the beer some more carbonation, streaming up towards the top of the glass. A very fine white towards a tannish looking kind of colored head, more on the white side. The aromas are very tart cherry, definitely tart cherry. There's a brown bread note to it. I am getting the brown sugar as well, definitely in there. I'm getting a minerality to it, like a mineral or a well water, more like a well watery kind of minerality to it. So it does have a good, I don't know if this makes sense to people that maybe have not have had darker Belgian beers or quads or more Abbey, Trappist, monk style kind of ales. But it does have that water profile smell to it, if that makes sense. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like coffee. It's so dark.
Sure does. Yeah.
Does.
Yeah.
Looks delicious.
And what else? Definitely a woodsy presence. Let's take a little an earthy note to it. Let's take a little sip of this, shall we? Or a roast. Happy Wednesday. Thank you, all 12,000 people commenting and watching.
Roast.
Please be delicious. Cheers.
Ooh. Maybe a lot of people know what I'm saying, but definitely Alex will. It is reminding me of a not as strong cherry flavor as the Trogs Mad Elf. So it's a little, this is nicer than that for me. That note is there. It's present with the tart cherries, but is not in a dominating fashion at all. There's a lot of the dark sugars and the brown sugars that are really playing nicely with that cherry note. I am getting a roast thing like a coffee. I can see that. Claude kind of put that in my brain, and I can see that in the taste as well. There's a slight roasty element to this, like a medium.
Unfortunately, Mad Elf doesn't have coffee in it though.
Nope. No, there is a roasty kind of a bitter essence to it in the back end.
Good.
I'm getting all the sugary notes up front with the cherry. I'm getting a brown bready toasty note.
Boulevard makes some amazing beers, and
Hell, I never had.
I don't remember what this cost, but it was, in the grand scheme of things, it must have been between $5 and $6. And if that was the case, so then I'm getting a hell of a deal. There's a nice carbonation bite to it and zing without it being too fizzy or spritzy, or anything like that. The sweetness and the sugary component to the beer is keeping it from being super quaffable and refreshing. Otherwise, if even more sweetness was subdued, you could really put this thing down without much of an effort just by the body and the drinkability standpoint. But the sugary sweet flavors are keeping me sipping on the beer, which is nice at 12.2%. It's a little thin for a quadruple or quadruple beer.
By the way, Eric, just to let you know, the Mad Elf Grand Cru is what I like better than the original.
I like the
This is nicer and more delicate in the tart cherry.
It's kind of like a champagne-y kind of like, right? Kind of like, because that's what it was.
Yeah, you see that with the bubbly complexion to it. I would say it's a medium towards a medium plus on the body. It doesn't get super full bodied at this point in time. There's a crispness to it, sure. Is it refreshing? In a way, it kind of is, but the sweetness isn't really lending itself to a super amount of refreshment, and it's super delicious. Not creamy or anything like that. Nope, there's no cream.
No, I don't think none. Well, the Mad Elf or the Mad Elf Grand Cru were never creamy. I just, like I said, I wasn't crazy about the Mad Elf because it didn't have a lot of cherries in it, even though it was real cherry. I could taste the cherry, but not as much. unless I didn't have beer on my palate. Then I was
Yeah.
able to-
And this one obviously is bringing it's barrel aged. It's bringing the wood influence to the beer.
Actually, I think that was barrel aged too. The second one, which is the
Oh
Grand
yeah,
Cook.
okay.
I think. I don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that.
There's a nuttiness thing as it dries. It's like
Not a bit.
almondy or maybe a pecan maybe. Yeah, let's go with pecan. I kind of wish that there was more barrel influence of the beer. You're getting it at the finish of the beer, but I kind of wish it was a little bit more prominent. I kind of wish that the sweetness was the candied sugar was a little subdued, but it's not anything that's offensive. So pretty nice tasting, complex beer overall. Complexities meaning there's a lot of different things to notice and to pick out. There's a lot of complexities going on. I don't think that this is a super challenging beer to drink, actually. So yeah, if you like sweeter beers, you like barrel-aged beers, you're or you're into Belgian kind of Trappist style beers, would be a good one to really try. It hits a lot of different marks for the craft beer drinker, and 12.2%. If you want a bigger punch to your ABV, go ahead. Not for what it is.
Hey, Legendary Eric, I suggest that if you want a little bit more barrel aged, like I always do, you see me do it, put a little bit more whiskey in it. I know you have some whiskey not too far from you.
Put a whiskey in a 12.2%er, he says, Claude Diamond.
Well,
Here, put your glass nearby.
Come on, put a shot of whiskey in it.
There you go.
Go ahead, Eric.
There you go.
Be good. Trust me.
There you
Eric,
go.
be good.
That'll make it better.
Let's go
It will. It will. Okay. Come on,
What did you say? 12 point what? That's weak.
12.2%, and it's 26 IBUs.
That's weak. No.
Isn't it
In
amazing?
the world of Alex, the Beer Master beers, it is weak.
Isn't it?
Go get yourself some whiskey and pour it inside the beer.
We're going to go back to panel mode that we showed. We're going to go to round 4. Or sorry, we're on round 3 at the moment. So round 3 is do your final thoughts, and or if you do ratings and numbering, do it at this point in time. We'll start with Alex, the Beer Master, for the final thoughts and ratings.
Yeah, the final thoughts that Eric owes me unless he puts that whiskey in that beer. All I'm serious though, it is true though. I want you to put some little bit of whiskey in it. It's good. You're not getting the point. I guess you're gonna get the point when you hang out with me in person, I guess. So, well,
I think I'll do a wraparound. Wraparound.
That's what I'm gonna be like if I put whiskey in
Trailer Park Boy. Anything from
So,
hell yeah. Okay. Final thoughts.
that was great.
That
was great.
Final thoughts. The beer, I'm gonna give it a 90. It's very delicious. Very, 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 very good. I guess, and then that's it. And then I'll give you the shout outs next time around.
What were you drinking this evening if people didn't know?
I said I gave it a 90.
Well, what were you drinking?
Oh, sorry about that, Mr.
Just to
Eric.
recap on what that was.
Hell yeah. I was drinking this.
That Duchess de Bourgogne chocolate cherry, Flanders
Hell
red,
yeah. And it was delicious. And
he put a Stella Artois in it, Claude Diamond.
freaking good.
Stella.
Sacrilegious.
You'll never go wrong with a good Stella.
Very delicious.
Never go wrong.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, my friend.
Bam. All right. East Coast Liquor Reviews.
All right. Yeah, this I don't know. This was kind of lackluster as far as flavor. Overall, it was still a good beer. I don't really know what hops they used, but I'm not really getting much hop flavor. It is kind of fresh. It's about a month old, less than a month. Right? 12.
Less than a month.
12, 15. So, no, yeah, about a month.
Yeah.
About a month old. But it should, I don't know. It seems like I said, they kind of focused more on the just like the hop saturation, the flaked oats, the mouthfeel, and the actual hop flavor itself is definitely kind of subdued. But overall, it's pretty drinkable. It's pretty good. I think it's actually kind of more like A minus. It's about like at least like a 90. It's still a really good beer. I don't know. I feel like it kind of starts to open up a little bit, but 8%, super drinkable. You know, you're not really getting any of that ABV. And then what did you say? Shout outs? Do shout outs as well?
Not yet.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
have
All
one
right.
more time for a shout out.
Well, yeah, 90 out of 100. Still a solid beer. I don't know. Like someone like Alex would love this because the mouthfeel is pretty dang good. But
Yeah,
it's
it has
just
more
like,
flavor too.
it's kind of lackluster on the flavor, but I
It
still
has to be
think
more
that.
flavor to it.
But
Did
it's
you know that-
creamy, Alex.
Did you know that
It is
$20 is $20?
And it is somewhat delicious. So I mean,
All right. So I would like it that
oh,
way.
it checks off both the boxes. You know what I mean?
Yes, Captain.
Do that, do
More
that,
attractive when the beers go down.
do that.
All right. Cheers, Kenna.
Cheers.
Run the
Be a
beer.
man.
Grab a whiskey.
Man, y'all making me laugh tonight, dude.
Nothing
Well, you
wrong
gotta
with
have
that.
fun, beer man. That's what it's all about.
Oh, God, you guys are funny. All right.
Where are the girls tonight? You always have a nice young
Hold on, I
lady.
got boobs. Hold on, you want me to? I'm just kidding.
Give it up.
Keep them down.
I'm man and woman. No, but this beer.
Oh no.
I know I'm not man and woman. No, this beer, it's been growing on me, man. It's actually gotten a little better. I had to like let it palate adjust, adjust to my palate. Let's say, not bad. I mean, I would have really liked to have some, like I said, some more dark fruits and stuff coming through with this particular style. It would have been nice, but I do like this side of it. That's kind of cool. Yeah. I'll give it a 91 out of 100. Still deserving an A. It's not bad. So
Hold it up a little.
lower 90, but lower A, but it's not bad.
It's got a couple of white hairs in it. How'd that happen?
I don't know.
I had it down here, and it must have been the laughing.
All right.
That's
Well,
what I got.
cheers.
Appreciate you, Joey.
Bumpy Road and then Claude.
Numbers are just numbers.
Pay for freedom, Bumpy.
This beer from Kettlehead, a lot of times, like with Kettlehead beers, like they start off really good, and then they kind of get this kind of like, I don't know, they make your tongue feel fuzzy. They kind of get too much on the, and it's kind of like, you know, so you don't really want to finish it. Like it kind of like almost drops the score. But this one's nice. It just stays nice and refreshing. It's nice and light. I'm really enjoying this one from them, even though it's not a double IPA. It's got good flavors for being kind of light flavored. It just all matches up, blends well. Nice palate on it, nice feel. I'm at the high end of very good. Which, if you want some numbers, it put this right around a 45 out of 50.
Ooh.
Oh,
right.
very good award.
Yeah, one of the better Kettleheads I've had in a while. So
Fucking hell.
But
Yeah.
Mr. Pumpy, you have your favorite Kettlehead, which was that can that beer that you gave me a while ago. I can't remember what it was called, but it was one of your favorites. It was very colorful. I can't remember the beer. Bumpy. I can't remember the name, but I do remember it. I remember what it looks like. I can't remember the actual name though. Something
it's very
bake.
colorful.
Yeah, it was like something Baker. I can't freaking remember the actual name.
That was that was shit.
That
It
was
was
shit.
good too.
Oh, you're thinking of Cosmic Baker. Switch.
Yes.
Yeah,
that
that wasn't Kettlehead. That was Jesus. I haven't bought their beers in so long. I'm not even sure they're still around. I haven't seen their
You
stuff.
better play Columbo and get that beer
Yeah,
again. I love it.
No.
It starts with a Linderman's.
There we go. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. There you go. Yes.
That's the
Yes.
wine.
Linderman's something.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I do know that name.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's been a long time since I purchased any
Yeah.
of their beers. I don't even think I've seen their stuff on the shelves. I think they may have closed.
Really?
I know that one of the co-owners, because there's two owners, and one of them sold his portion of it to the other one. So
Oh. Well, you have to play Columbo.
that's kind of when you know things are going downhill.
Oh,
when
well,
somebody's
you play
split.
Columbo,
Oh,
Bumpy. Now. Let me know, Bumpy. That was a good beer. That was good. Cheers.
All right. Claude Diamond.
Scared him.
Stiegel. You got a number on the Stiegel or a conclusion to the Stiegel?
The Seagull 4-pack, $10. Different kind of European kind of flavor, a little bread, very bready. Actually, it's like what do you call that sweet bread from Hawaii? What do they call, you know?
Hawaiian rolls. Those
Hawaiian
Hawaiian
bread.
Yeah,
Rolls, yeah.
kind of like that. Very delicious. Would I buy it? I always judge a beer. Would I buy it again, or would I drink it for free if I was a guest at someone else's house? Don't you love when you go to someone's? Did you ever go to someone else's house and they have the liquor you would never buy for yourself, Johnny Walker Blue and stuff like that? You know, wouldn't you love? Don't you love that? I got a thumbs up. Thank you, Eric.
Or like a really shitty beer. You're like, all right, I guess.
Yeah, you know, ShopRite Light Ale, you know, or something like that.
Check it back.
Anyway, it's a good beer. I'd buy it again. I give it a healthy 90. You know, it'll never beat Miller. Excuse me, Ace Lager beer on there. And but here's something interesting. I told you guys about my Highland Mist bragging here for $10.99.
Wow.
But every now and then you really want to, you know, you've had a good week. You know what I mean by a good week. And you want a really great beer. Have you guys ever had this $17 monster?
I've had it. Good stuff. I've had that. Oh yeah.
This is the word I'll use for this beer is unique.
It's
That's
very
the
delicious.
devil.
I like that.
It's 666.
Yeah, it is. It's a great. It's the foamiest beer, and it has a unique flavor to it.
I like the flavor. It's very delicious. I tried some of their beers.
But
they're good.
I mean, $16 for one bottle, $17 for one bottle of beer here in Colorado.
That's terrible.
Exactly. I love. Eric, are you a Trailer Boys
Yes,
fan?
sir.
Oh
Yes,
God,
sir.
that show makes me laugh till I cry.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's
Do a
amazing.
rapper.
I get 4-packs of those beers. I don't get just one bottle.
Oh
No.
yeah, I have seen them. How much do they go for, Beer Master?
I haven't drank them in a while in the past year, so they might be maybe $10 or $11. I don't know. I have to check it out. I'll let you know.
Wow.
I love this one big
I
beautiful.
mean, I could look it up. What is it called?
We're
again?
good right now. Yeah.
We'll look it up later. All right. Appreciate it.
I love one big beautiful bottle. I'll put it in the fridge. I'll wait for the right day, the right mood. You know, pizza night, taco night, something like that, and
Steak night.
just enjoy every sip of this puppy.
It's a good beer. It's a good beer because I've had a couple different variants of those beers.
That's an excellent
They're
beer.
very
That's
good.
fine.
Very
So
good.
It's
8% it doesn't even taste like it. Nowhere near.
it's unique. These Belgian beers are what's the one beer? Affligem, I think it's
Never
called.
had that one. No, never had
Yeah,
that one.
there's some. If you go to a good liquor store, they have a Belgian beer section sometimes, and
Nice.
Doable about $5-6 a 7 or 11.2.
Yeah, like I said,
That's what I paid. Yeah, I'm not sure.
it's berry. Berries.
yeah,
Well, cool. That's a good score. Right at you, Claude. Nice. All right, we're going to conclude with our reviews and then get on to YouTube.
But it's true, Eric. It is true that
YouTube channels and shout outs. So when we go do round 4, I guess I'll go and I'll give myself time to grab a little bit of bourbon and see what it did to the beer.
not a boy. Yeah.
Yeah. So BBQ, the Bourbon Barrel Quad. Let's give it another sip and confirm my score. Yeah, I do want to give that a 90. Yeah, I'll give that a 90. Sure. Give that a 90. I like all the flavors. I could use less of the candied sugar stuff just to bring it from being a little bit. It's a little cloying, but it's not anything that bothers me. I'm enjoying the flavors, and and the beer. It's just not your typical this kind of style. Anyways, it's not your typical beer drinking experience. You sit down with it. You take your time. You sip the beer. You get all the complex nuances out of a beer. Real nice treat on a Wednesday. It's not even, it feels like a weekend kind of a beer after a long or a Friday night kind of a beer. But we're having a great time this evening. Thanks to everybody that's joined up in the chat. So yeah, if the sweetness kind of went down a little bit, and barrel influence came up in the beer slight. Hold on.
So hell yeah.
If the sweetness went diminished and the wood barrel influence went up, the beer would be even a better score. But 90 is a very high recommendation nonetheless. Again, this got to be between $5 and $6. Forget what I paid, but between that for a bottle of this, pretty good deal. Usually the barrel aged stuff from Boulevard, it can't be much more than $14 to about $16 a 4-pack, I would guess, in my New England market. So good deals nonetheless in a day and age where all kind of premium things are at a premium price. This is a good one to grab. They're barrel aged from Boulevard's a good time anytime. Good time any time you want a barrel aged beer at a good price. So yeah, 90. Those are the only two things I would really change with that beer. So awesome.
Thanks.
All right. Here's what we do. Bye, Claude. Thanks for joining. Go check out Claude Diamond on
20 years, Claude.
So this is the time of the show where we do talk about our YouTube channels. We do some shout outs for people to watch on the YouTubes. I'm going to make the preface for there's that. Everybody here's got a YouTube channel. Alex Beermaster, East Coast Liquor Reviews, Beerman, and Bumpy is Bumpy Road Brews. Thomas Metal 75. Hit the like button and subscribe button, not only on this channel, but hit that subscribe button on everybody's channel here. When you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. When you hit that notification bell, you'll be notified of 3 things. If we do a premiere of a video, we're premiering a recorded video with a live chat during the premiere. Hi, Bumpy. If we do a live like this, you'll be notified. And if we just plainly upload a recorded video, you'll be notified. So thanks for your time and consideration for all of our channels. Let's go right over to Alex the Beermaster to chat about his YouTube channel and who we should check out, and then we're going on to East Coast Liquor Reviews.
Hell yeah! Well, Mr. Eric's gonna get some whiskey. He takes my advice in doing that. Appreciate that. But on top of that, we are going to be doing Alex Friends tomorrow night around 10 o'clock, 10:30. Friday, come have a beer with Alex around 8 o'clock. And then Tuesday, I do beer reviews. You know, obviously you'll see a beer review every Tuesday. Occasionally 2, but mostly it's just 1. And then Monday is Alex Friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30. And then obviously that's it. And then Wednesday you see me on these shows on the Legendary Beer Man and Legendary Eric show, which is Thomas Mill 75 and Beer Man's show. Obviously, and then check out Rich Jopwish. Check out all of our peeps that have a YouTube channel. Please enjoy food reviews, beer reviews, doesn't matter. Cheers, my friends. Appreciate you, Bumpy.
Yeah, you sounded like Donald Trump.
Cheers, Alex.
You're gonna get a new one. Me and you again now.
Please. Yeah.
Alex is the man.
The
Cheers,
repeat.
Alex.
Yeah, but Bumpy is gonna get ball busted when I hang out with him in person.
All right. So shout outs for me. Monday, of course. I'm sorry. I actually, when I was shouting out on Beerman stream, I said, oh, me and this guy, Bumpy, but I didn't acknowledge the fact that I'm pretty sure Beerman's going to be there. I hope so. Beerman, you said
I'm gonna be there. Yes.
Eric might be there too.
so.
Yes.
So Eric, if you're not aware, were you on the last one, Eric? You were, right?
That was on Monday.
So we decided that we're gonna do High West Double Rye.
Yep.
Oh, for Monday, I thought you meant something else. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
Monday.
Next Monday, so we're on Rye January. So Bumpy thought of that, and yeah, it's been fun. We were doing a bunch of bourbons. Now we're doing ryes. If you can get yourself a bottle, or yeah, you want to come up, do the examination with us. We do a 6-point category rating system. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, so be there Monday if you would like to join that. And then yeah, you just like my I've been doing Rate That Beers. So look out for those. Those are just kind of spontaneous beer reviews. I've been doing like 3 beers at once. And then we just kind of review beers until nobody wants to review a beer anymore. So, yeah, look out for that. And then shout outs for other people. I've been shouting out Speakeasy Podcast. Definitely check them out. But also check out Short and Stout Beer Reviews.
There you go.
Sam just recently started a new channel. Go give him a sub. We've had a really good chat tonight. So hopefully, if maybe there's somebody over there in the chat that hasn't heard of Short and Stout Beer Reviews with Sam, go give him a sub. And then check out Whiskey Encore with Cheech. So the channel's Whiskey Encore, but Cheech is the guy who runs it. And usually does like live streams after the Bourbon Junkies on Tuesday. It's around like 11, I think, 11 o'clock, 11:30 maybe. Go check him out. Cheech is an awesome dude. Bumpy's been over there.
Mm-hmm.
He can confirm that Cheech is cool. So
Oh yeah, I've been in a complete drunken fool, probably a dickhead.
Yeah, I was too.
And he always welcomed me back.
Over there one time. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I got pretty buzzed over there one time. Cheech is the man. Check him out. Whiskey Encore. Cheers, guys.
Nice. Cheers.
All right, beer man.
Okay. Well, there's Beer and Cheese Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern. Anyone's invited. And the next one is not an open liquor or alcoholic beverage. You have to bring a beer, so bring that. Everyone got some adjectives today. So next Wednesday is all spun out at 6 o'clock Eastern. So anyone's invited to. Sparkle came up today, who's never been there before. You can bring whatever you want for your first show. So and then you'll get assigned some adjectives. Go find a beer based on that and bring it back anytime that you can. There is no restrictions. You can come back whenever you want. Anyway, I got Chatio's beer in the fermenter. It's done. It's an 8.4%. It should have been a lot less at 7.6. So the efficiency was a little high, but that's okay. It still tastes pretty good. We're going to get that sent out to you guys within the next week or two. So we'll see how that goes. It's a winter warmer that Chatio put together and had me kind of redo and all that stuff. I added some graham crackers.
Graham crackers.
I did know. And they look at that. I have it. My tooth all written on too. Oh, shit. Dude, that was funny.
Here's the original to compare. He's still grumpy.
I gotta get a shot of that, actually.
What was Eric calling him?
That old curmudgeon.
Oh, man. I may have a review coming up soon. I don't know. I have Beer Hounds sent me. I have 3 left of his. So look out for some beer reviews there. I got the Kolsch coming up. East West Kolsch. East West Kolsch is what it's called. I went through that for Tanner. Me and Bumpy got together and put some stuff together. And
can you just imagine people at a bar like, what did you order? And they're actually buzzed. They try to say that name.
East West Kolsch. It sounds like something the Amish dude would say. Yeah, very Amishy. But a Kolsch, my first one. So we'll see how that comes out.
It was brewed after Ryan? What?
Huh?
It was brewed for Ryan? Beer reviews?
No, it's brewed for you. I'm brewing it for you.
It's brewed under the Ryan Huskabutt.
Ryan Huskabutt.
Ryan Huskabutt.
Under Ryan's butt.
16.
Yes, Miss Piggy. I said anyone.
Whereas Ryan.
There. No, but no, seriously. What else? I'm just really okay. I'm stopping. But one person I'll shout out because he's a cool dude and we all know him, but he started brewing again, and I'm really, really happy that he did. Is Flacco's Beer Reviews, man? Go check it out.
Legendary Flacco.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
just in case anyone doesn't have his link, there you go. But Flacco's cool, man. He's real happy with it. He did cider, I think. I think he did cider. And
posted a
beer
pale
as
ale
well.
video of his brew.
Yeah, pale ale. Yep. Very cool. So cheers. That's all I got.
Well, thank you. Man, all right, we're gonna go over to Bumpy Road then.
All right. Well, I'm going to start off with my shouting out a channel. Now, this is a channel that most of you probably know, but just a refresher. Just go and just make sure you're watching them. Got the FLX boys. Boom, right there.
Legendary Dan.
FLX beer reviews.
There you
Go check them out if you haven't watched any of their videos in a while. They're going back through some older stuff right now, stuff that they were doing back in Dan's old house and off the StreamYard. So it's just interesting because they've come a long way from when they first started. You can kind of tell the smoothness that they've created in their couple of years of doing this. So yeah, FLX beer reviews. On my channel, I have beer reviews coming out. I think I'm doing a pretty good job of keeping them kind of short because I know people's attention span's pretty limited. Unless you have a great chat going like tonight. Lots of funnies going on. But yeah. So I got a video coming out tomorrow, 8 a.m. in the morning. It's a Baltic Porter from a local brewery to me out of West Ossipee, New Hampshire. It is Hobbs Brewing Company and their Baltic Porter. It's called Lodge Life. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend the video too. So watch it. Pizza reviews, frozen pizza reviews. I'm doing those also. I wanted to pick up a Tombstone this week because they're cheap, and I need to do some of the cheaper ones. I've been doing kind of the more expensive, the $8 to $10 range for the past few that I've done. I want to kind of get back to the cheaper ones too. But I was at a store that didn't have Tombstone, so I picked up Prosciutto.
Nice.
This is a rising crust, all pepperoni. I'm not like a fan of all pepperoni, but I'm trying to do all different styles. I can't just keep doing Supreme. I love Supremes or just regular cheese. But yeah, so we'll do this one, get it out of the way. I'll do a cheese one eventually. They have the flat crust, thin crust, whatever as well. But this will be my next frozen pizza that I do. This is kind of in that mid price range. This was right around $5 to $6. So it's the middle of the road for that.
JV.
And it's over a pound.
Oh wow.
That's
Hefty pizza.
party pizza.
Hearty pizza.
But you know how I do it? When I do cook this, I'm gonna eat the whole fucking pie.
Yo, invite Alex over.
Yes, land shark style. Yeah. One day I'll be hanging out with Bumpy again in person. That's my plan next.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
This year.
That was my walk off. All right.
Any shout outs?
Me?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I shout out FLX first thing.
He shout out FLX. He just did that. The pizza reviews.
Yeah, I do the shout outs first.
You're right. You did. Yep. Yeah. Cool. All right.
Get that out of the way.
That's cool. Let me
All right,
get this,
Eric, let's get into your new
get this thing off of Alex's face, shall we? Fuck's sake. All right. I poured into, I didn't get a fancy glass. I'm just going to be putting it into the beer, I suppose. Probably not the most, maybe it's the most ideal thing. I don't know. It's in here. Oh, you can see some whiskey. Is Old Forester's 100 proof bourbon to go into the quad barrel aged. Well, I'm not gonna put the whole thing in there, but I'll put a little bit in there, I guess. Oh, so you can see that I'm doing it.
All right.
Wow.
Perfect.
Cool. All right, we'll do a little final review, and then
There
I'll
you go. Switch it around a little bit. Oh yeah.
What do they call that? A double barrel? A
I
double
guess
barrel
it could
beer?
be. You made your own double barrel beer.
All right, let's see. I think the alcohol note came out more.
There you go.
That's about it. Cheers.
Please be delicious. More. Cheers. Come on, buddy. Please. I know it's good because I've done this stuff before for years.
Oh, there it is. Surprisingly not as good.
See?
Not as good. No. It came a little bit more soured.
Oh, damn it.
Came out a little bit more in this one and kind of clashed with the cherry.
Damn it.
It didn't really clash with the sweetness of the Belgian candy syrup or the brown sugar, but it's clashing with the wood note in here, and it's clashing with that cherry and making it a little on the not the tart side, but a little bit on the souring.
I didn't want that. I'm sorry. I was trying to make it more sweeter for you. Damn it.
It's more wet woody. It's not I wouldn't say it's completely failed, but it's not necessarily the flavor profile that I necessarily would want. So
well, it also could be certain. It could also be the beer too itself.
We'll see if it'll just
Damn it.
Yeah. Yes, damn it.
We'll see the bourbon's fine. Anyways, a smaller ABV below, maybe in that 40 to 45 ABV range might have worked better than that beer. Anyways, I'm thinking. All right, that wasn't really, it wasn't a failed experiment. That wasn't really great. Anyways, back there's 27.
There'll be more experience for you, Eric. Trust me, I'll make sure of it. There'll be more experience.
27 comments I haven't gotten to, and I'm not going to get to them all, but thank you all for chatting in the chat. So we are here doing on the Massachusetts Beer Reviews show. This is Thomas Metal 75 channel of YouTube. Thank you, Beer Man. And we do this Wildcard Wednesday every Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern Time, Boston, New York time for those around the globe that don't know what Eastern Time even means. For you in the state of Arizona, it's got 4 time zones: Boston, New York time. All right. And we do, so that's just the only mints we hear is a beverage, a spring beer, wine, or spirit, really any adult beverage. Just don't be a douche. And I do personal beer reviews, whiskey reviews, and now I'm going to start supplementing every now and again some tequila reviews. So check out all of that.
Yeah.
I finally found a like for tequila.
Have you had Fortaleza, Eric?
I did at your place once.
Oh, at my house. Yeah, you had it at my house.
Give me some of the Blanco there. I was trying to buy it recently, and I didn't see it at the store I went to, but I may have to look again. So where were we go? Oh, shout outs and stuff like. Oh, the other thing I wanted to shout out was I'm also in a band called Oxblood Forge. Go check it out on bandcamp.com. Nightbot's been spamming that one all day long. You like Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, stoner doomy metal rock, stuff from the 80s, some heavier 90s groovy stuff. Go check out Oxblood Forge. Yeah. We stream everywhere. You can stream music. And again, it's on Bandcamp if you want to buy t-shirts, digital downloads, CDs. We got a cassette tape out for our latest release, The Cult of Oblivion. There it is. It's on a and we have a 10-inch vinyl of that release if you would like to get that on Bandcamp. We'll ship that to you anywhere in the world, basically.
You guys need to get action figures like this.
Maybe we gotta get a pop figure. That would be not too bad.
I'll get the pop figure of Eric since he's my friend.
Heck yeah! All right, so 2 shout outs. I want to do one in particular, but I'll give you another quick shout out before that. Go check out. Let's see. Who can I tell you? I want to give you. Go check out Go check out Bowski. You know what? We've seen him in the chat. He's been around all night long. I don't know the last time he chatted, but there's Bourbon Bounty out there. Go check out Bourbon Bounty. He does a lot of whiskey and bourbon reviews primarily. You can check him every Thursday night, usually live on his channel, chatting it up, doing his thing with Mr. Great Shot. So go check out Bourbon Bounty, everybody. Don't let the Nightbot trick you. No, the Nightbot is not tricking anybody. There's Bourbon Bounty, everybody.
Is
Hey, man.
Mark, right?
Yes, Mr. Great Shot is Mark, his co-host of the show. Oh, by the way, co-host of Wildcard Wednesday. He sits right there. Alex, the Beer Master. Forgot about that. One I really wanted to shout out is Captain Bampton. He says, "Hey yo," to start the show off tonight. He's in Northern Ireland. Go check out his channel. He is a hilarious Northern Irish gentleman. I will be on his program on Friday at 7:05 Eastern Time. He's going to do a little 20 question show, and he wanted to know if I wanted to do it. So I'll be on his program. And he says I was one of the first who really thought of for doing this show, but we'll see what kind of. I haven't really watched. I'll be completely honest. I haven't really watched through a full 20 questions. I've seen some of the lives as they've happened. I haven't watched a full show, so we'll see what the 20 questions are like. Hopefully, I've seen some that are music related. Some are, I don't know, personal related. Some are life related. That'll be cool. Captain Bampton, 7:05 Eastern Time for that. So that'll be really cool to see that and do that. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know what to expect, but it'll be fun. Yeah, that'll be good. So cool. Thanks everybody for joining tonight. This has been a really good, fun, educational. I don't know if it's been educational, but there's been a lot of people chatting around. I appreciate everybody coming in and checking out the program. So as I like to say in this channel, until next time, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. We'll see you soon. Cheers. We'll see you soon. Cheers. We'll see you soon. Alex is going to everyone's going to keep rowing like it's a friggin' Viking vessel. And Alex, I don't have a video to take us away, but I will find one. Alex.
Go, Alex, go.
This is Alex, the Beer Master. And we will see you all on the next live stream and the next video. This is Alex, Beer Master, signing out. Cheers, everybody.
This is a guy,
Oh, cool.
one of those guys hiking, who likes to smoke the good old herb.